Hey, welcome back to another episode of Nature Aquariums TV, where today we are here in Daytona, Florida for Aquashella 2023. We're super excited to take you behind the scenes as we're going to set up our shop here at Aquashella. So come on with me. And here we go, guys. The big setup. Behind the scenes, they're right now setting up the Fluval Aquascaping event, where all these professional scapers, they're putting all their creativity in there to show you what great aquascaping looks like. And you're going to see tons of booths. Everybody's getting set up. Everybody's in crunch time because tomorrow it's game time. We're just a couple steps away from our booth. We're busy getting set up. Tomorrow and the next day, we're going to have video of me talking to all my friends, all the guys that I work with, the manufacturers, the fellow vendors, but they're busy right now getting set up, so we're not going to bother them. In the meantime, I got to get my booth going. All right, guys, we just finished unloading the truck, the U-Haul trailer, but we got a lot of work to do. We'll show you when it's said and done. All right, so 2 seconds for you guys was an all-nighter for us to get this booth ready for you guys. So, welcome to Aquashella 2023 in Daytona at the Nature Aquariums booth number 616, and we're going to show you around. We are debuting some new UNS products, never before seen, just reached US soil. So much I had to get these air freighted in so they can make it in time for the show. You've been looking for a canister filter for your small tank. There hasn't been one. Now there is. It's the new UNS Blitz in both 32 and 16 ounce. Here it's mocked up. These are meant for up to 10-gallon tanks, and the smaller size one is meant up to 2.5-gallon tank. Perfect for when you want that beautiful flow and canister filter filtration. I'm gonna have a video, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you can see that video. Next up are the new AquaWorks Soul Lights, and this is just a mock-up. You can mount up to 3 magnetic mounted lights. They come both in white, black. I'm going to show you in another part where we have one mounted and you can see the color change. Of course, debuting Foresta in both the 35 and the 60. We have them here available. This is super exciting. This is the Nimbus Pro. For those of you making big paludariums and terrarium setups, this is a misting station from UNS, and it allows you to fill it with water and get all of your plants misted to make sure they're nice and hydrated. This is another version of the AquaWorks Soul Puck Light. As you can see, they're magnetic. You have 3 different stands, one for small tanks like this. It can also be mounted under cabinets, under bookshelves. So now you have the full flexibility of having the lighting that you want to see. We brought in our full range of aquarium co-op products, okay, that people can actually pick up. The AquaL products they can pre-order from us. A lot of the new products that are being showcased at the AquaL booth. As long as we brought in our wonderful shrimp already pre-packaged and ready to go, and our wonderful UNS plants, they're ready to go along with the UNS tanks and all the other items. And then remember, tomorrow we're going to do a little aquascaping. This is just a quick little preview of what's to come here at the booth, but we got to get ready. The doors are about to open and there's people waiting in line to get in here. So we'll catch up with you later on today and show you around the Aquashella. All right, guys, so here we're gonna go over to my friend Alexa over at Badfish Florida. She's in West Palm Beach, and she's got a booth. We've kind of worked together before, but now what really did, we coordinated. So she brought in her beautiful, amazing, spectacular betas. I brought in my shrimp, and we kind of like sent customers both ways. She's done a beautiful job with the betas. So how's your day been?
It's been good. It's been very busy. I talked on the main stage today, which was very exciting, but the booth has been busy lately and steady flow of people, and we're having a good time. How's your day been?
It's been same thing, busy. You know, been giving out the coupons for your betas, and I've gotten a lot of coupons from the shrimp, so thank you.
Yes, our little deal worked out. We got a lot of coupons handed out, sent each other some traffic.
So that was awesome. Well, thanks for going up there and talking to everybody. And tomorrow we rock on.
Again, yes.
There you go. All right, guys, here we're going to MagFloat, okay? So MagFloat is a company that makes these really cool magnetic floaters. Now, we've been using them at the store for 1,000 years, even our old store, okay? They have their only patented design that the end, this actually floats, so you don't lose your scrubber in the tank. They're working on their new stealth mag floats. They're going to be coming out soon. So tell me a little bit, when are these things going to come out? You know, soon are we going to see them?
Yeah, so we're expecting them hopefully January, February, the latest.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so we're really excited about it. It's been about 3.5 years in the making. So yeah, so it'll be pretty cool.
And how's your day been today? A lot of people asking a lot.
Busy, busy, busy. Wanting to buy it, wanting to get it. Fortunately, we have to tell them they have to wait a little bit, but good things come to those that wait. So.
By the way, really cool shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at that. That's their new logo over there. It's MagFloat Stealth. Yeah. And I thought that they really killed it in their style. So, as always, man.
Hey, thank you, man. So much, brother. All right? Appreciate it.
I want to make sure I get some of these on my hands soon, all right?
You'll be one of the first people to get them.
All right. So here we're a little bit on the salty side. It's a little dark over here, but we're here at my friends at PV Reefs, and they have their beautiful booth set up. Lots of really nice euphyllias and corals. Really nice setup. So, how's the day been, man?
Great day. The traffic was pretty good. A lot of new faces and some old faces, but nah, I can't be any more proud. The pros are great, as you could see right down here.
You got anything cool today?
Some stuff already went, but fan favorite would be all the torches, the euphyllias. Here we got some dragon souls, some New York Nicks. Something really cool here will be a Colorado sunburst anemone.
That is sick, dude.
Some sweet Ghanies, a couple cool combo rocks, a little bit of everything.
This is really nice. George, make sure we get some of this footage.
I'll make sure.
This is what, your second or third?
I'll say this is the third show. I think we've done all the Aquashellas. This is the new venue, Daytona. It's a good turnout for the most part, yeah. It's first day, so
good.
So far, so good.
So we're gonna rock and roll tomorrow, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, dude. See you, catch you later.
Later.
Oh yeah, it's called Before the Creation of Adam.
Yes. All right, guys, we are actually going to go to the Fluval Aquascaping event, and we're going to meet up with our friend Hip, who you guys have seen in some of the videos before. He's done some aquascaping for us, and he's going to do some aquascaping for us in the future. But he just finished his scape. Oh my gosh, Hip. This looks amazing. Good to see you, bud.
Good to see you too, man.
All right, so tell me a little bit, what inspired you to do this?
So, actually, it was kind of funny because usually contests like this, the people that, like, when they bring in hardscape, oftentimes I find that there aren't pieces big enough to really make an impact on a tank this big. I don't like to use wood because oftentimes you'll get the tannins and the cloudiness, and it's really hard to deal with. I really wanted to focus on presentation and water clarity. And so, number one, no, I didn't want to use wood. Number two, if I was going to use anything that had large pieces, I know from experience it's going to be the Dragonstone. So in my head, okay, Dragonstone. I also really like the concept of like holes, like really dark holes at shelves with overhangs like this.
I see that.
I wanted to do that, and I saw some perfect pieces for that in the elephant skin. And so I was like, let's take a risk. Let's use two different types of stones in an aquascape. Like, nobody's really done that, and so that was the risk I was taking. So my original concept was to have this big hole. It was going to be like a black hole, and everything was getting sucked into it. And it looked, I started off with this hole, and then I just sat here for hours, actually, just thinking about it. Like, it looks weird, I'm not really feeling it, but what am I gonna do? I'm committed, I'm like halfway into it. And so I started putting the pieces together for the black hole effect. And they were all in the same direction at first, and I'm like, well, you know, that looks really nice. And so I decided to ditch my original idea and just really lean into this very directional concept. And then I layered the two different types so that they integrated
You use
together.
elephant skin stone and dragon stone, right?
And so I feel like I was able to integrate them very well together, and then it just snowballed after that. The majority of the time though was just spent sitting here pondering, and so this was improvised, just like everything else that I do. Like I don't like to plan because things like this aren't possible when I plan. If I had done something intentional, it would have never turned out this way, and I'm just incredibly happy and proud of it.
You should be.
I've never done anything with African cichlids, and the other thing was like with the plants. I started planting this morning, and I just wasn't happy with how it looked. I didn't have like enough of the HC that I wanted, and it just didn't look great either. When I was planting, I was just like, it looked better before without the plants. And so I thought to myself, okay, let me just not use plants. And if I put cichlids in there, African cichlids in there, I could tell the judges why there aren't any plants without having to talk to them, which you can't talk to the judges anyway. So this, you know, it looks more intentional that there's no plants, not that because I ran out of time or because of any sort of shortcoming. It's very apparent and intentional that there are no plants in here. So I think that was a really good move to use the cichlids. And I do have to give a shout out to Florida's finest. It was a booth over here. Caribsea walked by. I told them my idea about the fish, and the people at Caribsea were like, hey, so we'll go over there and talk to these guys for you. They came over and like, hey, we'll loan you these fish, and you know, you can return them tomorrow, because I couldn't purchase fish and take them back to Texas. Well, not cichlids anyways. Like I might end up buying fish like any other time, but I just didn't feel like a responsible aquarist to buy African cichlids and not have something planned for them. And so I felt really lucky that I just so happened to run into the right people, and now I have loaners that I can you know, feel good about what happens to these fish after the show.
So the nice thing is, I think to summarize it, is you're using the fish as your plants.
Yeah,
okay?
kind of, yeah.
So the fish become where you get the color, the pop, and then the play on light, which is very apparent in this tank.
Yeah.
How you have the play on light, the shadows, and it becomes the scape speaks with the fish highlighting.
That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah, even the lighting is very intentional, because when you move the lighting around, the changes are actually very dramatic. And this was my favorite position. Even the brightness, right? Like this is a completely different tank right now.
Yep. Nope. I like the way you have the brightness set before. And then it's very intentional that you use the dark gravel into the hole to go and symbolize and accentuate the dark.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's a lot of really cool things. So this actually, I'm looking at this, and this is telling me a story. And the story is of here, you've had some boulder and breakage, and it came down over the passage of time. So you've really done a great job of telling a story.
Even with the water flow moving in this direction, it really shows how and why these stones are all pointing like this. And you can see, and I really love the surface ripples and the shimmer that it's causing here, which is why it looks so much better with the light dim here.
Yep. Well, I got to tell you, man, this looks beautiful as always. It's a pleasure seeing you at work, and we'll catch you a little bit later.
Yeah, we're gonna do some cool stuff at your booth.
All right, guys, this wraps up today's day at Aquashella 2023 in Daytona. And right now I'm getting ready. The tanks that HIP is going to escape for us tomorrow. So I'm going to start, putting the whole store back together so it looks real nice and pretty for tomorrow morning. In the meantime, thanks for watching. It's been a great time over here. I saw a lot of our current customers. A lot of people follow us on YouTube. Thanks again for supporting us. See you tomorrow.